voor deze partij is ook een man, Kirk Bevins. En we gaan de spelers deze kant op halen. Allereerst de man die in Nederland al vaak gespeeld heeft en grote successen heeft behaald. Hij won immers hier al eens de IDL. Hij won ook al de World Masters, stond 18 keer op een WK maar liefst. En was verantwoordelijk voor de uitschakeling van Dimitri van den Berg en Kevin Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 10 seed, ranked number 15 in the world, is the King, Mervyn King.
So we know one semi-final lineup. Michael van Gerwen will take on Brendan Dolan. And these next two matches will determine the second semi-final of the night. Later it's Ian White against Vincent van der Voort. First though, it's Dave Chisnall up against Mervyn King. And Mervyn King sort of stumbled across the line against Kevin Thomas with this back problem that he's been suffering with pretty much since the turn of the year at the World Championships at Ali Pali. Up against Dave Chisnall, who saw off Adrian Lewis 6-2. Case of what might have been really both players missing doubles, but Chisnall powering on for 6-2, and Rod Harrington back in the commentary box alongside us. Do you think Mervyn has had time to recover, do anything with that back that he was having problems with this afternoon against Kevin Thomas?
Well, I mean, normally if you're going to sit down or sit around with a back problem, that's going to stiffen up. So the best thing he could have done was carry on practicing, to be quite honest, or carry on walking around and keeping it moving. You know, it's obviously going to hurt him a little bit, but he isn't going to get away with anything against Chisnall. It's going to be quick fire. Chisnall, he's going to be on a high after beating Adrian Lewis. I mean, he missed doubles in the early part of the game, but Lewis didn't punish him for it, and you know, he ended up putting in a good performance. So, you know, obviously form horse is Chisnall coming in, but you never take this man, Mervyn King, lightly.
That's the bullseye, so Mervyn has won the ball. First leg is Mervyn to throw first. Game on.
Yes, as well as that victory over Lewis in the second round, Dave Chisnall beat the Pie Man, Andy Smith. And Mervyn King seeing off Dimitri van den Berg in the first round.
100.
With a great average in that match of 103.6. And then following that up
56.
With victories over Kevin Thomas, as we said this afternoon. King, the number 10 seed here, up against Chisnall, the number 2 seed.
96.
Yes, just to remind all the listeners that the seedings go on the Pro Tour order of merit and not the world ranking order of merit. The world ranking order of merit
99.
is used for all the major TV events. So there's two sets of rankings, and they both work. They both work in conjunction with each other at times as well.
99. Mervyn, you've won 167.
So Mervyn King going to get at least 6 darts from 167.
So we'll be back for 86 for a 1-0 advantage, but Chizzy will look to put some pressure on it if he can fill that bet up, which he does. His first ton 80 of the match, his 6th of the tournament.
Game shot on the first leg. Mervyn King.
A great check out there from Mervyn King.
Second leg is taken through.
Dave Chisnall asked the question. A great setup, 180 to leave 70, so he was going to be guaranteed at least 1 dart on a double if Mervyn King
81.
can take it out. And a nice little 15 dart leg for King with the throw.
Yeah, good solid start for the 47-year-old.
140.
Reached 2 European Tour finals in 2013.
140. 123.
Meanwhile, Dave Chisnall playing in the Premier League and looking to follow up with another ton 80, his 2nd of the match. And yes, as he's made his rise in the last couple of years and made his name
81.
in the big TV tournaments,
100.
in the Premier League and unbeaten so far after 2 weeks, 1 win and 1 draw, but needs a ton here to draw level. Another double top, that's the way to do it.
Dave Chisnall.
Well, a 12 dart leg there from Chisnall to level it up. And we see that so often, and it isn't taking a mickey, it isn't exhibition shots, it is the percentage way to go. When you need to take out 80, it's 2 double tops, 76, double 18, double top with 2 darts in your hand. It is the only way to go, and Chisnall took out the 100 very sweetly.
45. 100.
That first semi-final between Michael van Gerwen and Brendan Dolan, that should be an interesting one. I think Dolan found it difficult playing his mate Mickey Mansell. He said that on the stage afterwards, and it wasn't pretty at times, that game, but Dolan got the job done. But van Gerwen has slowly got better and better as the weekend has gone on, and seeing off Wes Newton 6-3 in his quarter-final.
Yes, I think if Wes looks at the tape of that, he will notice that he made 2 mistakes, one in the first leg and one in the third leg. He could have easily been 3-0 up, but he was 2-1 down, and you know, Michael only had an 88 average after 3 legs, so that kind of says it all. But that's just the way it goes. I mean, you don't mean to miss, but if you're going to beat people like Van Gerwen and Taylor when they're on form, you can't make mistakes because you lose, and that's as simple as that. But Mervyn King now to hold on to his throw. Wants 50, 18, double 16.
88.
Well, that was a great 171 in his previous visit with 3 treble 19s for Chisnall to put him on 128, 110 left. 60 would have left the bullseye.
16.
So Mervyn to go back in front. Wants double 4.
They weren't close really, Mike, were they? Mervyn's normally tidy down when it comes to the closing out legs, and he's let Dave Chisnall in. The first mistake of the match, and it goes to Mervyn King, and Dave Chisnall punishes him for it. And I don't know if that was a little bit of a whinge of back pain or a whinge of, I can't believe I've let that leg go. I mean, he did everything right there, Mervyn King. Scored beautifully, set it up, just missed those doubles.
But it's an important break of throw for the man from St Helens.
Well, there's nothing wrong with Mervyn King scoring. That's right up there.
100.
Just 57 then. So a chance for Chisnall to push on in this leg, having broken the throw. Well, he's great on those treble 19s tonight.
Well, he's hanging in there, and that's what Mervyn's got to do. Mervyn's missed starts at a double, so you've got to think that perhaps Chisnall will, and that's what Mervyn will have in his head. Just stay with him, and it's a minor mistake from Chisnall. So a 140 here from Mervyn, or even a 180 would really set it up absolutely perfect. That's exactly what Mervyn King has done. As I said, nothing wrong with the scoring power of Mervyn King.
A wayward first start there, so King with a chance to immediately break back again. With double 12 for 2 apiece. Double 6, good marker. If he can just slide inside, or just too far.
53.
Well, again, 3 darts at a double, and they're clear darts. Will Chisnall punish him again like he did in the previous leg? Well, that's the answer. The dart straight in double top, and he takes a 3-1 lead. And to be quite honest, it's Mervyn that should be 3-1 up. It isn't just 1 dart at a double where you could say, well, it's a little bit hit or miss with 1 dart. 3 clear darts, and the way Mervyn's been scoring, you wouldn't have expected him to miss the doubles.
No, that's the thing. There's no point hitting the big scores if when it comes down to the checkouts, you can't hit the doubles. Crowd chanting the name of Vincent van der Voort. He's up next against Ian White in the 4th quarter-final. The winner of that one meets the winner of this one in their other semi-final.
58.
Well, Mervyn's in that trouble again. And to be quite honest, if you're going to be ultra-critical, he's scoring so well. I mean, they're in the middle of the 20 as well. They're not in the corners.
121.
Right down the line for Mervyn King. So 218 Mervyn King on.
100.
Now 118, so he's going to get possibly 3 darts. Dave Chisnall on 232.
Mervyn 118.
So 64 double top. Chisnall will come back to try and take out the 167, which we've seen hit a couple of times this weekend. It's the biggest outshot we've seen. No one's taken out the 170 as yet.
99. Mervyn 32.
Well, can Mervyn King hit a double this time? Well, that's 8 darts missed in the last 3 legs, and finally the 9th dart goes in, the double 4, and gets him back within 1 leg, but he's still a breaker throw down. He's only got to break Chisnall once because he did win the bullseye.
100.
Here we go, another ton 80. Mervyn second of the match and 7th of the tournament.
$120.
Well, that's unlucky. Just caught the flights as it's coming in, the third dart. Mervyn King's in there again. That's the fourth, that's the fifth. Well, yes, I thought that was in at all. The crowd certainly did.
100.
We saw Chizzy win the German Masters in Hildesheim in 2013 and then follow that up with a Players' Championship win in the event there at Barnsley. Also reached the World Grand Prix final to cap another solid year of progress for the man from St Helens. And here he will look to set up a good finish in the hope that Mervyn can't take out this 1-2-6. So he wants the bullseye for 1-2-9.
101.
And it actually moved that bullseye wire. That was close. But Chizzy, what he did again was set it up perfectly. So 16, double top. And he hasn't been missing his doubles, Chizzy. And he still hasn't been pretty tidy on the doubles as Dave Chisnall. He finds himself 4 legs to 2 up. It's an uphill battle for Mervyn now.
100.
Yes, Chisnall re-establishing that 2-leg advantage. First 1-6. Again, right the way through.
134.
Semi-finals and the final, the same format, just the best of 11 legs. We'll go straight on to the 2 semi-finals after the quarter-finals. Then we'll have a little bit of a breather, around about 15 minutes, before the Dutch Masters final of 2014. Right here on the official PDC YouTube channel. While you're watching us, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You'll have access and hear first about exclusive interviews, behind the scenes content, and lots of other great news and information from the PDC.
Also, when the tickets go on sale, you get the advantage of having them a week earlier than they go on general sale. There is a lot of benefits for signing up. And of course, listening to us now and again.
Well, yes, whether you consider that to be a benefit or not, this is better from Mervyn King just when he needs it. A good leg this. Potential 13 darter for the former Lakeside finalist.
81.
But when you consider about all the doubles that actually Mervyn's missed, he's still just under the 100 average. And he did this last time, he missed the double 12, but he hasn't missed the double 6. He's hanging on in there, is Mervyn King.
Game on.
And sometimes, Mike, what happens is, you know, when you start scoring well but you miss doubles, sometimes it affects your scoring power. But fair play to Mervyn King, he's kept that treble 20 really up there, you know, just under the 100 average.
140.
Well, there we have it, both on exactly 100 average overall. And Mervyn King, we see the power scoring, which is the first 9, 109 average, which is really good. You'd expect Chisnall to have over the 100 on those front 9 with his scoring power. But the 131 pluses, which are 8 140s from Mervyn King, or around about there, that's impressive. It's a good performance, and yet he finds himself 4-3 down.
Chisnall's got time to set this up. So he'll be back for double 18 to put him to within one leg of victory and a place in the second semi-final tonight here in Veldhoven.
Well, he likes this double. He's already hit it once in the match. Wow. Oh, now a chance for Mervyn King to get this throw back. Shanghai on the 20s. Big 3 darts in the match. Probably the most important 3 darts so far for Mervyn King. And he's not going to get a dart at the double. He's coming down for those 16s. This time he hasn't hit the treble 16. So Chisnall back to the 18s.
Yeah, just a little wry smile from Mervyn King. Knows that he's missed that opportunity. But Chisnall fluffs his lines again. And King has a chance to draw us all square at 4 apiece. Another single 16 will leave double 16 here.
Well, it's Chisnall's turn to miss the doubles and the Mervyn King to punish him for it. So that's what I would call 1 leg back. Mervyn gave 2 legs away earlier on. He's got 1 back, but he's 4 all, and he has the throw. A chance there for Chisnall. I mean, big chance, wasn't it? You know, probably the match-winning darts, missing those 18s.
And falling foul of the dreaded double 9 again.
60.
But we're all square. And then again, another match that's just too close to call right now. Chizzy appeared to be racing away with it, going 3-1 up. And then again 4-2 up, but Mervyn King has showed his class, showed his quality that we've seen him produce over many years on the big dart stage and do things like that with another ton 80. His 3rd of the match.
Well, Chisnall against A.D. Lewis, you know, got into a lead and held on to it. When he got chance at doubles, he's taken them out. Those 6 darts he missed, he could still go on and win this game, but if he happens to lose, he's got to look at that and think, well, I should have been 5-2 up, and racing away with the game. But now Mervyn, now this is where, you know, Mervyn will go the treble 16 for double 16. If he hits the treble 16, it's okay, because he's got the 2 darts at double 16. But now 16, all he can do is set it up. If Chisnall was any closer, not having a dart at a double, although Mervyn would have gone 14 for the bullseye with the 3rd dart, we know that.
137. Mervyn, your mark, 32.
That puts a little bit of pressure on the shot. But
Keeps on the 9th leg. Mervyn King.
no worries for Mervyn King. He goes 5-4 up, 1 leg away from victory and a place in the quarter-final. How can Chizzy respond? Finding himself trailing in this match for the first time since the opening leg that Mervyn took.
$140.
Well, just 24. Is that an opening for Mervyn King? A ton 40 here would really punish it. Well, a ton will have to do. This is a good recovery from Chisnall.
Sorry, Mike. I was going to say, you know, fair play to Mervyn King. He has got a bad back, and when he went 4-2 down, you know, some people have just, you know, chucked the white towel in and gone, you know what, yeah, I've got a bad back. But he hasn't. He's dug in there, hasn't he? You know, he's kept the scoring up that's given him chances, and now he's taken the chances, and, you know, fair play to him. It's a good performance. Just on the 97 average, which you take every day of the week. The chance here, he doesn't take it out, just set it up, and the pressure will be on Chisnall.
Yes, 110.
89.
Not the easiest to check out from for Chisnall. But he needs it to stay in this Dutch Masters. And it won't happen now, so King with a chance to take out 72. And go into the semi-finals, where he'll play either Ian White or Vincent van der Voort. Double 4.
64. Debut was 68.
So an opportunity that Chisnall must take. He wants double top for 5 apiece to take us into an 11th and deciding leg.
The 11th and final leg is Mervyn.
Well played from Chisnall.
Game on.
Yes, that was a class shot from Chisnall. It's been a real good humdinger of a game between these two professionals. And that 68 for Chisnall was the lifeline. And both players been scoring exceptionally well in it. Just a few missed doubles here and there, but it's been a long day. It's been a long 3 days, to be quite honest, for all the players.
60.
2 days for these seeds, 3 days for the people that come through the qualifiers. And we're down to the last leg of this match.
100.
King will be looking to make sure he takes the advantage of having the throw first. Chizzy having to come down and not hitting the treble 19 like he has done on a number of occasions in this match with good effect. King could really do with hitting a treble here just to nudge ahead, and only a 60.
Well, he's still 100 in front, so Chisnall now can only get even on darts. So perhaps 9 darts from 2-4-1 for Mervyn King to go forward to the semi-finals. Surely he's got to switch.
60.
But I'd like to see him switch with that last dart.
What does Chisnall have in the locker? Oh, well, I think that was 57 points on the floor, though he snatches them out of his hand. He knows how crucial that could be right now. King looking to pile on here. So 101 left.
25 Mike should be the shot. Yeah, that's sensible going, because he's going to get a dart at the double instead of a dart at the bullseye without hitting the treble. So, yeah, Mervyn King doing the thinking man's game.
41.
Oh, well.
Debut was 76.
Just 41. Could this be it for the match? Double 8. Double 4 now for the King. He does it, beating Dave Chisnall, the number 2 seed, 6-5 here. So it will be Mervyn King taking on either Ian White or Vincent van der Voort in the night's second semi-final. The crowd will be on their feet when the Dutchman takes to the stage in a few minutes' time, Vincent van der Voort. But Ian White, who's been playing very well recently, and indeed this weekend, stands in his way. That's on the way in a couple of minutes' time here in Veldhoven. Don't go away.
Nog één keer hartelijk applaus, Dave Chisnall. Well, Mervyn, despite the obvious pain, you're still in.
How?
Well, I guess it's a case of mind over matter.
I don't know. I missed so many doubles in this game. I don't deserve to be in, to be fair.
But you are. You're in the semi-finals now. I'm going to give you a little bit of rest. Dames en heren, geef nog één keer een ongelooflijk applaus in de halve finale. Mervyn King! Ja, hij heeft echt heel veel last van zijn rug. Maar goed, hij blijft spelen en hij zit er nog steeds in. Nog 1 kwartfinale te gaan. Volgens mij met een Nederlander.